Come on, buddy. Good boy.
Okay, you gotta sit down.
What does it mean to be generous?
Do you want to start this time?
Alright, I'll start.
What does it mean to be generous? For me, it means sharing your talents and the things that you've learned in your life and your experiences with others who have different talents and experiences so that you can build that strong community with variety in people's backgrounds.
One example of generosity that I see at Grace is in our volunteers. We may not have as many volunteers as some other places, but we have what we call in the volunteer business a lot of skills-based volunteers, which means people who are not only lending their time but also their talents and skills towards advancing the mission of the church. And I see a lot of that being given at Grace.
An example of generosity that I've seen within Grace Church has been really just the overwhelming amount of people and expertise and talent that's given to help the church. So people that spend their time, whether it be helping with the building committee, which is trying to find a way to bring our church back to a working state, all the way down to the leadership team and the finance team, all these people that have all these talents being generous enough to help the church with all these things that we need, and being able to do that without asking for anything in return. I think that's amazing and a really generous testament to what people are like within Grace.
So generosity to us means sharing the abundant gifts God has given to us with the rest of the family of Christ.
And we show generosity by sharing the safe space we've created with our home. We have a bedroom in our home that we make available to our friends and family, and we've let it out to people going through a transitional time in their life, or people who need a clean start. Just a safe space for them to get back on their feet and make the changes in their life, or just by opening our home to activities for the church.
Or just a fun party.
Or a fun party.
To me, the biggest example that I can think of was when last summer, right before we had actually Elliot, Elizabeth was due, we were all around the church just cleaning up various different projects, like cleaning the kitchen.
Like doing the work day.
During the work day, painting, just stuff that other people could be rather doing on a Sunday afternoon. Everyone was at the church helping out.
Generosity that's been shown to us. One thing really stands out when Meredith organized the meal train after Reed was born in March, and had several folks that were bringing us food, making us things, getting it from restaurants that we had not been to. But really it was very helpful in those early days to have someone other than Mike making meals for us. And it was really very much appreciated, and it was a very generous thing for the church to do.
At Grace, I've always been struck by people's generosity of attention and time. They've been willing to listen and hear me out and hear my friends out, and really give me their thoughts and their time, and that's meant a lot to me. And that is something I think is great about the people at Grace, that they're so generous with their attention and with their time.